Hooray, a ramen. I love ramen, and this is before they had the little bead bottle. Okay. So I'm supposed to go home now? Get wrecked. I began taking this medicine out of desperation. My first impression is that it smells of peaches and is faintly sweet. After taking it before bed for the past 3 nights, I had my first lucid dream. For the whole night, I was able to organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness. Was this what the tales meant when they said the drug allows you to speak with your inner self? I have heard that taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. However, I'm sure its effectiveness depends on the factors like dosage and body composition. At any rate, this has been a letdown so far. That note didn't make any sense. Oh, good. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to fight this thing. Heck. I'm gonna break it, but we're gonna do this one last hit. Ha! A hideous monster covered in countless skin cysts. That's not cysts, but okay. It spawns monster after monster from its dreadful smelling clumps of flesh it drops. Filthy, foul, and repulsive, the wonders of birth do not apply to this. Stop showing it's new, because it's not. Okay, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Is this the same message? No. What a vile show of life. I'd rather die than turn into a monster like this. See, and that's like a fear of pregnancy thing that is understandable as a thing. Like, they did the same thing with Silent Hill 3, they had those themes in there, but it wasn't like ultra feminist. It was just like normal fears of like what's gonna happen to my body with that stuff. You know, there's a whole boss that's centered around like her fear of like sex and like a dick. And it's all subtle, it's all in subtext, but it's there. And it's not a bad thing. This one seems to steer into a bit of the feminism thing, but it's not too bad so far. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh crap. We'll drop the ramen. But yeah, the closing chapter, it feels right to go back to your house. That seems correct. So we're probably gonna get a shoe boss or a fox mask boss, which might be one and the same if I'm correct about that. Where he's been like manipulating her because he wants her back because she died, question mark? I wish I could resist this and like block it, but you know, they don't have that in this game. Perfect dodges become easier to perform. That's pretty stinking good right there. But yeah, I can see people thinking this game is like saying something about marriage as well, because she was literally marrying the monster, but you know, because Fox Mask is the bad guy, obviously, right? In some respect, I'm not sure how they're gonna contextualize that for us yet, but Fox Mask is a/the bad guy. Another one, I hear you. Yep. Oh, I should have done the... Of course, let us not discount the getting healed after defeating an enemy. Maybe that is actually better. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay. And I've got to fully reset before I can charge up again. I can't like charge into charge into charge. I have to fully like set up. Because if I do charge R2, right, I can't charge here. I can only charge here. So you have to, you know, hit the button again. You can't just like mash it. So you have to be very, your timing has to be very good with that. Yeah, I didn't miss anything here. The bandages are better for when you're out of combat anyway. This way is not towards the objective, so we'll go this way. Inarisama statues act as memorials for old or broken tools. It's okay to take these tools for your own as long as you have a use for them. This is called Kishu, and it's an action that's considered virtuous. It's a teaching of Inarisama to make the most out of tools in any way. I've heard this water is specifically for washing and cleansing all dirty things. Good morning, my handsome boy. You are different from those delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow, but I simply ask that you choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you're still young, for when you are grown up, you will be free to do as you please. See, this feels like a thing. There's a secret ending thing where you get an item and then you fuck up stuff, and yeah. It's probably finding that old sword and then cleaning it off. Can I go back there? I can certainly try. It doesn't seem to be blocked. Oh, I can't go back there. Gotta go back this way. Alright. We'll shrine some stuff like this. I thought I had more than that. We're getting closer to another level, but not close enough. Honestly, when we started this game, I was kind of feeling that it was going to be like some sort of horror Souls-like kind of amalgam. And it does pull from that kind of control scheme, but it's not, you know, it's not Soulsy, which is better because I think Soulsy would kill the horror experience. The soundtrack is kind of nice. But when it's in this sort of soundscape stuff, that's cool. It's the like grating weird stuff that they put in there that I'm like not so hot on. There's got to be like a whole thing that you have to go through to get this done. But I really feel like this is a thing. And I don't know how to do it, and it frustrates me. But hey, who knows? We might go through New Game Plus and do the true ending if we get the bad one, right? And then I can kind of edit around and not be so concerned about actually showing all the gameplay. You know, we can just kind of skip through the things that are different. And I keep saying that I'm going to do that with Silent Hill 2 as well. I haven't. But that's because I've been busy with stuff, okay? And I want to do that with Zeke, and Zeke's been busier than me. Hence why he's not here playing this right now, you know? Because that would have been originally the plan, is to have him playing it, or at least watching and talking about it. But, you know, we're working through stuff. but I can feel that that is a thing. That getting the old sword is a thing, and then you take it down here. And when you take it down here, you can wash it off. And then that makes it available for use. Like, I can just feel it in my freaking bones, man. But I don't know how to do it. And I'm not gonna look it up, because that'll change the ending. Because if they have something, like, super secret like that, that's an ending thing right there. And I don't want to fuck with the ending. I want to get the actual, like, ending that you would normally get in the game. I'm not gonna gamify any of this stuff, because I think it kind of cheapens the experience if you do, when you're going through a game blind, you know? Like Silent Hill 2, I was not going through blind, so I knew which ending I wanted, and we went for that, and we talked about what the other endings were, and I think we did that with all the Silent Hill games. But this one, don't know shit about, so I wanna get the quintessential experience, you know? Ha! Bitch. Oh, you fuck. Yeah, I would hate to play this game in hard combat all the time. That would fucking suck. Oh, fuck off. Leave me alone. I got damaged from a lick. One of the things with this game is I don't feel like the enemies really represent anything. I think the bosses do. Or like the bigger enemies. But like the big dude with the knife hand, what is that? It's nothing. What is Frogman, the licker? Probably nothing. Like, you might get a little bit of, like, somebody getting too handsy, like, sexual assault stuff from it, maybe. But that's about as far as you can push that, and that's weird, because it doesn't quite work that way, you know? So it's not... It's not really... Like, the scarecrows are not representative. The knife girls are not representative. You can clearly see that some of them were based in some sort of psychological thing. But... Huh. Okay. Well, we're gonna go this way first. Oh, there isn't a that way. And this is just a dead end. But there's definitely more to this game than I have been able to mine out of it so far. Because there's other side questy stuff that I haven't quite gotten. Because there's the doctor's house, and there's the doctor's house, and then there's Sakuko's Sakuko's mailbox that I still haven't found, and I have the key for. You know, those things don't just happen without any and the sword, and you know, there's those things don't just happen because. Those are obvious, like, side questy things that I just haven't figured out how to do. So the closest route home is to just go down the street that I'm gonna turn right on and continue down. I think this is the first time that I've gotten one of these. I think this is the park I used to play. This is the park I used to play at a lot when I was little. I feel like all my memories are fun times and hard times took place here. Playing house with girls, playing dodgeball with boys, but kids will tell you it's weird for girls to play with boys. They told me they wouldn't let me play because I hung out with the boys. I remember that moment of rejection and denial crystal clear in my head. Why do Showa kids try so hard to keep boys and girls so clearly separated? Is it truly such an awful thing to be a part of both groups? Honestly, that's kid stuff. Like that, a little of that was around when I was a kid too, where it's like the girls, but it was mostly due to interest. Like I had friends who were girls when I was a kid, but I was older than she would have been there. I know it's sudden, but I'm moving. I won't ever forget you, Hinako. Thank you for saving me, Kotayuki. It seemed like a kind of a weird aside, you know? I keep wanting to zoom in with R2 rather than with the joystick. So that'll dead end off. Thank you. No, I will not take the chocolate. I wish I found another bag. It's been a while since I found another bag. Unconscious when found, and no signs of breathing. This is Kanasho Rescue, Kanasho HQ out. Approximately 10 bodies on the ground. We'll check their conditions and report, over. Well, that's worth replacing things. Alright. Yay, another toolkit. I hear another one. I think it's a liquor. Oh. Oh, it's not. Okay. It's just one of those. I like this battle theme. You know, boom, boom, boom. It's better than the. You know? It's just better. Give me another bag, you bastard. I need more inventory slots. Give it to me. Oh. I know. Look around here. That'll do. Good morning, my handsome boy. I know it's a little sudden, but we shall be moving tomorrow. I've already notified your teacher, so just make sure to say goodbye to all your friends. I shall tell you everything at home. Okay. But I don't want to get rid of anything. All my stuff's good. Go down by the truck. Damn it. It's 1140. I do have 1100 for it, but I don't have an EMA for it.